listening to the Shizzle Show.
What?
The Shizzle Show.
Okay, alright.
Awesome.
Who we got on the phone?
Hey, what up, man? It's your boy Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Who? I love it. I just had to do it, Mike, man. I had to do it, bro. Appreciate you calling in. It's STLR, man. It's the Shizzle Show. What's happening, brother?
Man, number love, man. Getting ready, man. Trying to see what it is. It's going down, man. Money train coming to Florida, man. Mike Jones, man. What up, baby?
Yeah, man. Y'all brothers will be here Friday. That's what's up. Definitely look forward to meeting you.
Yeah, you know, it's an honor having you on the phone, man. I've been bumping your stuff since I was in middle school, man. So it's an honor having you on and, you know, getting to see you on Friday, man. It's going to be crazy.
Man, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love, man. Everybody listening, man. Number love. And everybody that know about the old me, the new me, man, just come out, man. You're going to see number love. And it's going down, man. I got a whole new movement I'm introducing, and I can't wait to bring it to y'all, man. It's called the Money Train.
The Money Train. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, so, I've been hearing you working, man. I've been hearing a lot.
Yeah, about to say that, man. What's been going on, man? Because you've been in the game for a while, Mike. You know what I'm saying? What's been up?
Man, just grinding and working, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, you know, it's just like learning the game and learning the politics, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, the person don't really just want them to just give them the gospel too much, you know, at the same time, you know, so I got to stay grinding and doing me, but
yeah, man.
I got to try to give people game about this game as much as I can, if I can, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. And I know you got something to tell the people, but you've reached, you know, you've been successful with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the same time, but even when I came out in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, like, I could have made any song in the world, you know, but I made it back then because I wanted people to really know the real, what's really going on. You know, back then is what people go through every day, and they overcome it because they go through so much hate that they eventually blow up, you know, and that was back then. They didn't want me. Now I'm hot there all on me, you know, I was glad to come up from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know, I got a question with that song that I've always wanted to know. When you first put out that song and you know, you had your movement going back then and you dropped your phone number out, how fast did you have to change your phone number?
Yeah, man.
I mean, honestly, man, I had the number for at least 2-3 years straight, like from 04 when I was doing it, because see, I used to have it as another number. Like 2003, 2004, I had it as another number, 281-455-1858. They used to be the old numbers. But I used to have it with a singular, like some singular wireless or some other type of phone, and they was hitting me per minute every time I answered the phone for the fans. So my brother, he was like, man, you know what? I'm going to put you on this. I think at the time it was Nextel. I'm going to put you on this Nextel where it's unlimited outgoing, incoming, same price, more. Everybody calling you all over the world. You can just blah, 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 holler at them like that. You ain't got to get stuck with that, you know, every minute type stuff. So I thought I got a new number. It was 281-330-8004. You know what I'm saying? So I started pushing the number. I'm promoting the number. 2004, no problem. 2005, it blew up, no problem. 2006, no problem. 2007, it turned over to Sprint. You know what I'm saying? And Sprint, they wanted to keep the number. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to give me a whole nother number.
Oh, yeah.
For life. And wanted to take over my 281-330-8004. And now, at that time, I was trying to bring to them ideas like you see people with Verizon doing, where the dude answer and be like, hello? Yeah. You know, I was trying to do that as Mike Jones with a known number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I tried calling that number so many times back when I was in middle school. I was like, man, it's on jamming. I'm just going to try it. And I could never get through. It was always either busy or going to a voicemail.
like the whole idea, the whole movement was not just to stay in the box. It was always to keep pushing. Like, one nobody never thinking to come out with a phone number to be personal with the people.
Man, that was beautiful promotional strategy right there.
100, man. So that just in itself, when it took off, you know, I never thought that I'd be battling with a big company. It ain't even about paying my phone bill like everybody say, oh, Mike can't pay his phone bill. It didn't even make sense because if my phone bill is $200 a month, that's $2,400 a month, and you seeing I'm traveling the world making thousands, you don't think I can't take care of my phone bill?
Right.
Yeah, right.
You know what I love too, man? I was just talking to my boy about this a few minutes ago. Like, he's from New York. You know, I'm from Florida. I'm from the South. And, you know, you get to see, like, they got to see everyone come through, like the Jay-Z's, the Nas, and see all these legendary people come through. There hasn't been as much in the South. And when Swisher House came out, when, you know, it was you and Slim Thug and Paul Wall and Chamillionaire and everybody was just coming together and things were happening. It was just a crazy movement to see, like, all this talent coming through the South. And, you know, it was like that extra pride coming in, man, even though it wasn't a Florida thing, but it was a South thing.
But it was going down.
Yeah, being from the dirty, you know what I'm saying? I love it, man. So, like, you know, a salute to, you know, Mike Jones. You a pioneer with it, bro. So I appreciate you calling in, like, more than you can imagine, man. It's just it's an honor having you in right now.
Nothing but love, man. Appreciate it. But even love to Florida, man, because even right after everything took off in '05, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to T-Pain, you know what I'm saying? We came through and did I'm in Love with a Stripper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Florida, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't even about where you from, man. It's just about the universal love, man. If we all come together, we all can put beautiful things together and blow up and really, you know, do things and really, you know what I'm saying, set trends and really, you know, shake things up, you know. But at that time when I was coming with the phone number, you know, people was too busy calling me a gimmick and not really looking at what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So
you said a lot.
Man, you
in your
always
music.
get haters out there, though.
Yeah, but you know
what
said
I mean?
so much in your music, even with the, you know, the back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said what everybody thinks when they're coming up. Like, they didn't want you back then, but now, you know, you look the same. You still doing the same, but now you got a little bread in your pocket, you got a little fame, and them same ones that were dogging you out are trying to hop on.
Yeah, man.
But see, that's my point I'm trying to tell you. If everybody goes through it, everybody don't express it, when the last time you heard a person really talk about it? Tell me that.
Right.
A lot of them ain't get, their ego is pride's too much to talk about that realness like that, bro.
So listen, so because they never done that, it was an open void for somebody like me to be 100 with myself and be 100 to the people that really want to feel from 100-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I done it, that was like, whoa, okay, yeah. That, and people know they feel that, but people ain't gonna tell the truth like that on the record. Now it's 100. Now, you know, it went through the, oh, he a gimmick, oh, he a gimmick. Now you got different rappers. You know what? That did work. You know what? Let me get my number out. But, you know, it's cool, you know. But people just don't understand about trying to step out that box. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, man. And that's what we all about. That's why you talking to us right now, because we move outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? And
you got to stay moving, man.
you have to reach your full potential, man. You got to think globally and not locally. That inside the box type of thinking, you know? That's real, man. Okay.
Well, I'm telling you like this. Hey, check this out.
What's up?
I really got to get you to understand this, and I got to get the people to understand this. And it's just really, if you don't know nothing else, check my background. And that's all I tell people, because when you look at a person, rather he a juvenile, you're going to check from what he did in the past if you're going to deal with him or not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it, man.
So
Yeah, I can dig it.
If I came through here out the gate, blew up, set a trend, came through with something ain't nobody else did before, sold records out the gate that a lot of people ain't doing. Yeah, you got some that do 10 million out the gate. You got some that do 7. You got some that barely come through and do gold. We did 3 million out the gate. Boom. Set trends, made a household name. McDonald's is known. You know, everybody don't know about a franchise that come and go, but very rare, after 10, 15 years, people still know a name. You see what I'm saying? And to still hold it down and decide to come out with a record that's giving game to everybody about how the game really is. Because I could be ego like everybody else and hold that in and just come out with a record just popping bottles and turning up, and you would never understand what's going on. And it's going to open a void for somebody else real to come in. Like, I ain't no hater of the game, you know what I'm saying? But just don't hate me for what I was trying to do for the game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's real.
I love it, man, because, you know, you can definitely tell even throughout your success and the fame you've had, like, you're humble. And that's something that is kind of rare to find nowadays in the hip-hop game, is keeping that humbleness to you and talking just like a regular dude, you know, coming in, dropping knowledge, man.
No, 100, man. You just got to be 100 with it, man, because at the end, you know, people going to really, like, understand. Like, if people really just trying to get to the truth, they're going to get to the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really look at. I ain't really just trying to chase something that's not really there. Like, I always just been 100 with it. You know, my whole motto, you don't grind, you don't shine. And from day one to now, you know, I'm still the same now because of politics. Yeah, I've been delayed. So the way people used to see me on that box, they don't see that on the TV screen because the whole politicalness of it then got held down. So many records out the gate, and so much inside happened that they don't want to abide by what they said they was going to abide by. So yeah, I got to go through that and fall back on that. But the general public, they looking at it like, man, Mike Jones just fell off, man. We don't see the kid no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what happened. Like, but they don't understand, and that's cool. They didn't understand when I came out with Back Then about how people don't want you till you blow up. So you got to come in piece by piece and try to get people to understand. And when I get everything A1, I'm going to be able to let people understand fully the whole inside, the whole outside, the whole thing. You know, I always try to get people the real, you know what I'm saying?
You know, and I love that, man. And what's crazy about that record is, even though that was so many years ago, I don't remember the exact year that it came out, but that was so many years ago. And the little bit of success I've had even locally, you know, with music and you know, the radio and stuff. And I've seen girls that, you know, I went to high school with, the middle school with, that did the same thing. And then they hitting me up online, the Facebook, and they getting like that. And that's the first song that pops into my head, man. Like it, and it'll always be like that. It's always going to register in so many people's minds when it comes to that. And that's that song that'll always just live. It's always going to live on with it.
Yeah, man, because it's something that people go through every day, every year, year round.
And you still made it catchy, too. You know, you were talking about something so real, but you made it so catchy, it sticks in your heads. I mean, that was like a decade ago, and that's still right there.
Like, when I first got on the phone with you, I was like, who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. You originated that, you know, with that. With the little phrase with your name in it. That was a marketing strategy. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man. But see, you got to understand this. And I'm a try to do this because it's so much game. It's like even if you put it in a capsule, it's just like they say, it's so much. You take a capsule to cure a headache. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much in that capsule that you need to keep you from getting a headache. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Follow me so far, right?
Yeah, 100.
Now imagine if I tell you or they tell me, they say, okay, if you can go out here and sell 1,000 CDs, you see what I'm saying? We give you $12. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You do the numbers on 1,000 CDs times 12, you get that number, right?
Right.
But if you give me the number 3 million times $12, that's a whole different number.
That's a whole different ball game, whole different tax bracket.
That's a whole different ball game.
Yes, it
now
is.
They're trying to give me 18, 17% of that when you know you're supposed to do what the contract said, give me the whole 65, we're going to have a forever long problem. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These new people that's coming out, they ain't never sold them type of records, so yeah, they're going to take this type of deal. Because they don't even understand what I'm fighting. I'm going to forever fight for what's mine. I know you're going to fight for what's yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, bro.
So people can say what they want to say, they just don't understand. You know, if they ever sold that many records and sat in that box and really seen, wow, I sold 3 million records and made this much, but they gave me this much, I'm still owed this much. Okay, I see why they took me off the screen. Okay, I see why X, Y, and Z. You feel what I'm saying? I could do a song all day long. I ain't never lost the music. It's just the politics.
Yeah, so many
That's
people
real.
now are staying independent and doing like independent labels because of that. There's so much dirty stuff when it comes to the game that it's hard.
But at the same time, even though they might stay independent, they still ain't gonna never see that side. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's real.
They ain't gonna never see that side because you can stay independent and make $300,000 a year, which is great. But at the same time, you never travel the world and put a McDonald's stamp in every city, every continent. So everywhere you go, people know Mike Jones in every city. Ain't no independent person do that.
That's real. That's real, man.
You're grinding every day to make a different travel, to make your brand reach to that different place. So that's more money you got to spend to keep that going. So if you get with a connect that puts you worldwide and your music banging beans and think, hope so God that people still remember that it's respected, then you win.
Hell yeah. Hey, Mike, man, what's the biggest difference you've seen from the music game back then and now, from your perspective?
I mean, people just really just not speaking, I ain't gonna say vulnerably, but people not just really, like see people that it's just like hip-hop. Hip-hop is really just a platform for expression. You see what I'm saying? People think that hip-hop is what's going on now, what's going on when I was doing it. Now, hip-hop is just a wide open range for you to express how you express. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people love Marvin Gaye and them in their days because they really expressed love and they really was opening up their hearts to people, and people loved them times because people were so open about themselves. You know, baby, I love you. Baby, I want to be with you. Baby, I need you. You know, damn, I love them type of records. You know what I'm saying?
That real feeling.
The real feeling. So when you put your feeling into something, you really show it. You really see it. So when we start coming out, you start really seeing, man, these boys independent, man. These boys grinding, man. These boys did it, man. These boys came up, man. God damn, that motivates. You get what I'm saying? So
I dig it.
It grows, but then when it starts growing, and then it's all about how you use hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But then when you use it, and then you just, the whole message ain't the same. Then people ain't getting the same sales and authenticity and love and passion for it like it was once done. I'm not hating it, but I'm just showing why to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, so what can the fans expect this weekend for you at the show?
I mean, good love, man. You know, I'm going to come through. You know, I'm going to introduce the whole money train. You know what I'm saying? I got, man, really, that's really what I was going to tell you, man. Like, I started this movement, and it's called Money Train. You know what I'm saying? If you like, shout my nigga home, you know what I'm saying, my homie Wayne, you know what I'm saying? It's like Young Money. He's saying Young Money, you know, introduce not only him returning, but his whole, that you see now coming out. You got Nicki, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got everybody coming up doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Money Train, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my homie Strong Arm on the beat, you know what I'm saying? He's A1 with it, you know what I'm saying? I got artists that's coming out that's doing their thing. You know, we just came out with Money Train, the first one, January 1st last year, and we did 500,000 downloads, all sites combined, live mixtape, that pill, hot new hip hop, you know, all of them combined, 200 here, 150,000, and everybody was on that one. So now we're working on Money Train Loaded, and we're dropping that one at the top of the year. So it's like every new year is our year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And we coming to the show, when we come, and we're going to bring y'all some of the talent that's coming out on this mixtape on the first, that's coming out on this movement, that when we come back and get all this stuff right I was just telling you about, we're going to come back and present a whole movement. When I came out in 04, 05, that's all I wanted to do was do a beat. I ain't coming out just trying to do it. If I'm going to do it, I want to really do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we want to get an interview with you and the team.
Nah, 100, man.
Yeah, I want to get you back on the Shizzle Show, and yeah, when did you say you're releasing this project? Early next year, right?
Yeah, it's called Money Train Reloaded.
And you know, you send us those tracks, we in that mixtape, we will have it in rotation out here.
Definitely.
Yeah, see, look, this what I want, because this was so important, man. I really want y'all to take this out. Like, it wasn't even really just about selling or trying to charge nobody. I really wanted y'all to see the talent. That's why on the first one, it was free. If you Google Mike Jones Money Train, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You pull up on your computer right now. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is type in Mike Jones Money Train, pull it up, you check out the whole mixtape. That's the first one. You know what I'm saying? We already 500,000 in count. You can listen to it, jam it. My homie Strong Arm on every track going in. You know what I'm saying? And we got new music and we got new artists on this new mixtape called Money Train Reloaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to give people the whole movement before the labels come kick me and try to get it right. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
So if we wanted to, say I wanted to bring you out to the Sarasota, Bradenton area, you know, showcase the Money Train movement, what you got going on, how would I be able to get in contact with you and your people to make that happen?
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, you heard it, K. Good one.
Because Mike,
good one.
I'm thinking, you know, I run a.
I ain't mad at you, K. You on the phone, Mike? He gonna get to you, bro. I ain't mad at him.
You know, no, but you know, I want.
We make it happen.
I want to
No
bring.
doubt.
I want to bring it to my city, man. Like this, I want to bring it to my city. I've always been a fan, and like I want to bless the 941 with it, man.
That's what's up. Well, you see, KT and them are bringing them here. Supergroup, you know what they got going on. So we can holler at KT. We can try to make something happen.
But more importantly, man, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Friday, man.
Friday.
I can't wait to really meet everybody, man. You know, I want y'all to meet the whole Money Train. You know what I'm saying? We got Bone Thugs and Harmony coming out here. So, man, big fans of them boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Them homies, man. I was out in Cleveland kicking it with them boys, man. So it's nothing but love. So they're going to be out here. We got Mims coming out here. So it's going to be a good event, man. You know what I'm saying? We need everybody to come out and show love to people who really just took the time to really make good music for people to ride to and really just, you know what I'm saying, groove to, something you can hold on to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And that's England's Brothers Park, y'all, in Pinellas County, Pinellas Park up there. That's Friday. Y'all can check out this concert. It's going down.
Praise.
Yo, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, you fellas still on the line?
Hey.
Yeah, man. KT.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. Is Mike off?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, man, is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we get out of here and not take up too much of your time?
No, you good, man. Really, man, I just want to, let y'all know about the music, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all heard this record called 3 Grams. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called?
3 Grams.
3 grams.
Yeah, just type that in. It's called 3 Grams.
Okay.
Produced by my homie Strong on, and you finna feel the movement, you know what I'm saying? And it's really, the whole concept is, some people, they roll up a gram of OG, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. And some people can't do that. But when you can roll up 3 grams, you done came up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you rolling them 3 grams, you doing it. Little something.
So, I want you to check it out, you feel me? And that's the one that we came out with, and it's just now starting to bubble, and everybody really jumping on it. It's called 3 Grams. It's me, featuring Slim Thug, and my artist Young Deuce.
Oh, you got Slim Thug back on the record.
Man, I'm telling you what's coming.
Oh boy, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. You got me over here having flashbacks to back in the day, man. I love it.
Yeah, my man happy over there. It is cool though. Hey man, I'm gonna play that jam on the next show, next Wednesday. As a matter of fact, that 3 grams. I got to pull that. I got to get that one.
Man, grab that, man. I'm telling you, when you get a chance, man, it's online. But I want you to check it out and groove to it. It's something you can relax to. It's something, you know what I'm saying? It's a groover, man. It's a come-up rapper, man.
Is that the only one that you pushing now?
Oh, man, no. We got that one. We got one called Step Out, but 3 Grams is the one that's kicking, and Step Out is new kicking. We got Need the Row. You know about the Row music, right?
Mm-hmm. Step Out, you said?
That one got Need the Row and my artist Young Deuce on that one. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of artists that's coming out as well. So like I said, we got a lot of bangers, but right now 3 Grams took over the internet. Step Out is starting to spread on the internet. So they're the ones you can Google now and check out and listen to the production and be like, oh, okay, nigga, I hear you, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're on the way.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey man, you wanna tell the people about the members? How many members of the team is there? Who does it consist of?
Like really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out my boy Strong on, he the producer, man. Strong, tell him what's happening. Hey, what it do?
What's up, brother? Peace.
Yeah, love.
No doubt, man. So you producing a lot of the jams, bro?
Oh yeah, getting it in.
I'm loving it, man, because like I said, man, I've been such a rocking with the music with it, man, and the producers, that's the key, man. Like, you got to have a dope producer behind every dope record.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all about that collaboration, that vibe, that feeling, you know. It might just get in the studio, and it's just, when that connection gets there, you know, you just come up with the hit. It's easy, you know. It's almost like cheese.
Yeah, especially when you start gelling like that. That's real, man. That's real.
So you gotta have a good vibe. Man.
Yeah, you get that good vibe with the right producer, and stuff's gonna happen. You know, that's just how it works, man. It's gonna happen that way.
That's why I'm telling you, man. I really on a cool wish that y'all could take a break, check out 3 Grams, and we get back on the air. Then y'all will be asking them a whole different type of questions, man. Because 3 Grams been already shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like Dallas, like we've already, you know. Car show shut that down, 3 Grams, you know, Slim came out, rocked it with us, like, they own that one. That's the Smoker's Anthem. We got, you know, Wiz Khalifa on YouTube, you know, doing his thing with 3 Grams playing in the background. Like, it's really on the way, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we gonna help push it.
Yeah.
He said it, man. Let them know, man. Tell them to roll up. That's all we gonna talk about when we get there. You know what I'm saying?
Love it. Yeah, you know, I love it, but, you know, we getting it though. We getting it.
Yeah.
That's Bible, man.
That's what's up, man. Hey, Mike, man, why don't you let the people, I already know they know, but if they don't know, how can they get in touch with you over the social media?
Man, y'all make sure y'all just check me out, man. We got a site called moneytrainworldwide.com. You know what I'm saying? moneytrainworldwide.com. I repeat, moneytrainworldwide.com. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take you to all the sites. You know what I'm saying? It's going to show you all the members on Money Train. It's going to show you what's coming. We're starting to drop new music. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just back rebuilding that music that really, like, that you can just really hold on to and grab onto. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand, like, since 2007, I've been held up in legal lawsuits since 2011. So I couldn't really just do music like that. So when it was time to be free and get back to music, it was back to plotting and putting together the Money Train, putting together something that can spread and be nice and be big like a No Limit, like a Young Money. Not just trying to come out and just Mike Jones it. I'm trying to come out and Money Train, because I already Mike Jones it. You feel me?
Yeah,
and hip hop needs that. Hip hop needs it right now, and you can build an empire. You know what I'm saying, and try and change the game with it. That's where the legacy can really live on.
100, man, and that's what the whole movement is. And my nigga Strong right here, man, he's just so instrumental with it, dog. He's cold with it, like, man, it's just like sometimes when he dropped that hoe, it's just like, man, like, boy, that nigga, that's crazy. And you got like 6, 7 different artists. They all got 6, 7 different mindsets. You see what I'm saying? So for everybody to really deal with it in their way, you know what I'm saying? That's like a universal flow. You feel me? So we just sit back and let everybody just groove with it. Like, we don't want to shove y'all with 100 records for shit. We grooving and making 100 records.
Hell yeah.
On the cool, you feel me? Like, you know, we got something for the ladies called Stay Down. Like, I can send you that and you would be like, whoa, okay. And there's no cursing on it. It's straight, smooth, melodic, got a little harmonizing on it. You know, we got 3 grams that, you know, Slim Thug, Powerhouse. We really making moves with the movement. You know, it ain't just about who Mike Jones. You know, I do that. That's cool, but I want them to see what I'm trying to bring and what I'm trying to open up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You an intelligent dude, man. I like that. You know, you can definitely tell. You know, you got a good mind for this. You're intelligent with it and bringing a positive movement to this. I love it.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I can't wait for you to, you know, meet the squad, man. And like I said, we're gonna have a good time Friday, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Hey, Mike, man, I remember something too, man. I remember that you went through a mean physical change. Well, brother slimmed down a little bit, man. What made you want to do that right there?
Man, honestly, man, you know, I used to be like, I think, 310, 315 pounds, you know what I'm saying? And wasn't no shame about it, you know what I'm saying? That was my whole back then anthem, you know. But at the same time, you know, I started traveling, you know, and, you know, performing and going state to state, you know, having to do 2 shows, 3 shows a day. It was kind of tiresome on me, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, so I was like, man, you know, I need to go and, you know, try to work out and get right and try to slim it up a little bit. So I came up with this sandwich, you know what I'm saying, Subway, and I called it the Mike Jones footlong, you know what I'm saying? And I started creating it, and each 6 inch was only like 350 calories. So I had a whole footlong that was 700 calories. I eat that 2 times a day, maybe 3. That's only 2,100 calories. I ain't eat over 2,000 calories a day. I'm going to the gym, running and treadmilling and really just, you know, focus on that, you know. I'm jamming on, you know what I'm saying, your boy, you know what I'm saying, I'm grooving and I'm just in my zone, you know what I'm saying, I'm fighting politics for a heavy bag. You know, some people wouldn't even understand, but I'm focused, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't out here trying to do nothing crazy to where it'll keep me from staying focused to that bag, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So, can we know what the Mike Jones footlong sandwich was?
Oh, see, that's what you gotta wait for. You seen what just happened to Jared, so I think we might be ready to come through and be the new Subway people. So I'm trying to come right with that. Like,
I like that. That's gonna be a good look.
Yeah, Jared caught a kid. I don't want to talk about Jared. Jared got a situation.
Mike Jones would be a good look, man. That'd be a good look for Subway.
Yeah, man.
You know, but what's funny is that I was trying to come to them before he came in. I'm 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? This is, you feel me? I was trying to, you know, come to them back in 08, 07, you know, back when Credit Buddy was top 10, and next year was top 10. It wasn't like I was trying to get back on. I was back on from still being on earlier, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they were no. And then the next thing you know, everybody was asking me, like, man, how you make that sound? How you make that sound?
I'm gonna be paying attention, man. When that does release, I'm gonna get on that.
So let me put you on game on this, right? So I started making the sandwich, right? And then I started going to the gym, treadmilling and everything. Next thing you know, I dropped like 50 pounds. So after I dropped 50 pounds, I got with Collie Park, and me and him created, you know, drop and get me 50. You know, man, he lost the weight, man. I was out here to make him lose the weight, you know. He linked up with the people who originally was doing the drop and get me 50 movement, and we got together, and that song was out of here. But the label didn't want to mess with it. So I had that song in my backpack holding. You see what I'm saying? Then I showed love to T-Pain with Cuddy Buddy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not Cuddy Buddy. I just showed love to T-Pain with I'm in love with a stripper. We did Cuddy Buddy. The label didn't want to mess with that one, so I held that one. So I got gems in the backpack. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. That's crazy, man. I'm just excited to hear some of this new stuff from you and the squad, man. I'm hyped about it.
And I just want y'all to know, just because you didn't hear it when it was created, you heard it at a different time. It's like right now, we got so much good music right now that if nothing else, just judge what I came with. If nothing else, okay, I know Mike is known to come with this or known to come with this. I ain't saying I'm always going to come with, but just know I'm known to come with some nice hits. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna. I think. I personally, you know, I'm not into a lot of the stuff that hip hop has come out with in recent times, and kind of ever since your era kind of left for a little bit. So to hear some of this coming in, and you bringing in a old school, new school mix, bringing in some new cats. I know you've got an ear for talent because you know music. So you know, being able to bring some stuff in, it's just gonna be a crazy look for everything in general, man. It's gonna be nice.
Some quality new artists. Because these new cats are all over the place these days. I know you noticed that, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. But like I say, man, niggas just gotta stay grinding, man.
That's real.
You know, and they don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't understand it. They didn't see the structure. They didn't see the grind. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see how they didn't, man. You did it. You did the damn thing.
But at the same time, they just seeing the shine. They didn't see the grind. You know what I'm saying?
Haters, dog. Haters.
See, I don't know, man. Like, I just think, you know, like I said, with me being from the South, to me, like, hearing that back in when I was younger in middle school and seeing these people from the South really rise when there wasn't a lot of people doing it, and to see the talent with it, man, like, I was bumping Mike Jones, Slim Thug, and Chameleon there.
Yeah, when Houston did it, y'all did it strong, bro. Y'all took it over for a minute. You know what I mean? Y'all definitely got y'all light.
I was running around Booker Middle School with my CD player, just rocking it all the time.
Brothers wanted slabs, want to get their grill on and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the grills got real popular. We all had them.
Yeah, man. How the grills popping over there? The grills still going strong?
I mean, some people still trying to mess with it. Some people still trying to keep it going. But
Mike Jones still got the grill.
Not really, but I know, like, I can always go pull it back out, but...
Yeah, slide it in, head down,
for old time's sake.
That's what's up.
I can always go pull it back out, but, I swear, I feel like, it's a whole new coming, man. Like, I'm so happy to not only, like, went through what I went through, but to be able to know what I know to come with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Like, that's what I'm happy to be able to bring to the game. Like, a breath of fresh air. Like, man, like, when last time you heard some, I gotta be next to you, when you just showing love to the ladies,
Yeah.
To go back to your Marvin Gaye days, because it ain't just really being that right now going down. There's so many, I do this, and it's so much, ain't nobody just really proud to just bang that. We in the club, but ain't just nobody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody got to be hard or.
But I like that
cool.
though, man. Like, I got 6 sisters. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't always want to hear a song about, the negative towards females. Like, getting that in, like what you just talking about. That's a good look.
You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, it's cool. I'm not saying it shouldn't be there, but I'm just saying people wonder why there was so much love when that era and this era was going down, opposed to when they're going out, because it's the content. It's all about the content. It's all about the reach.
Yes, the content. That's the main thing. Like, everybody forgot about the content. It seems as though it seems these days. Not everybody, but just like you hear that Nas instrumental. Nas was saying when Nas was talking about it was dead. That's what he meant. That's what I took from it.
Right.
That the content,
Exactly.
that real, the realness from music was gone.
That's what he means, because everybody can jump in hip hop and blow up, but it's what you're gonna blow up saying, what you gonna talk about, what you gonna leave behind. Like, I'm proud to leave behind 10 years from now. Somebody gonna still say, back then they didn't want me, now how they all on me. That shows that I motivated somebody.
What year was that record?
Yeah, what year was that one?
2005.
So, and here we are going into 2016. So that's 10 years ago, almost going into 11. And like I said, the first thing when any situation of mine pops up, that's what's in my head.
It's still relevant.
I have actually said that to girls that have hit me up. I have said that same line and just said LOL and left it alone. It's literally been in my head like that for a decade strong.
Yeah. Same thing with that Who, Mike Jump Man.
Yeah.
That's you.
People say that like...
You know what I mean? If
You
anybody
brand-
else goes Who and puts their name in there, they biting you. That's what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, but I appreciate that, but I still wanted people to know, if nothing else, Mike, when he came through, he keep the dough down. It wasn't just you get what I'm saying? It wasn't just...
But that's people hating, man. It has to be, because I look at it, that was a marketing strategy, bruh. And ain't nobody else was using that at the time. And you were successful with it. So that's just hate. That's just hate. If they got anything to say about anything about, that's just hate. They mad because they didn't think of it.
That's true. Now that's what I had to understand. But at the same time, it's just like you got 4 guys on the block, right? Right?
No doubt.
Right.
You got 4 guys on the block. All 4 guys got the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody better than nobody. So it's all about respect. We respect each other. But then when the people roll up to the block and they decide to come to one over the other, it ain't your fault.
That's
Right.
true. But see,
Yeah.
that's going to have the other 3 brothers feeling some type of way if they ain't strong within themselves.
So why I got to worry about if you strong within yourself?
That's real. That's what's
yeah.
up. That's true. That's true.
So I got to deal with that as well, that people don't see. You just see the TV. Like, you don't understand everything. So you get what I'm trying to say? So it's bigger than, oh man, I like seeing that whole whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that back on there. Like, nah, you don't understand, because behind the scenes, you don't know what happened since people kept seeing people coming to that section or people coming to, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for Friday, man.
Yeah, Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Friday gonna be turned. Don't even worry about it. Friday gonna be off the chain. Everybody listening, y'all come out, y'all hear it's official. Y'all know it's the one and only. They can't clone me. You know what I'm saying? It's here.
I love it.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what's
Well,
up, man.
the Shizzle Show definitely gonna be messing with you in there, man. We're gonna rock with you and get this turned up. We're gonna have this new music that you putting out in rotation. From
Yeah,
you
we're going to
and
play
your
that
squad.
3 grams, bro. I'm going
Yeah,
to get that 3 grams.
Play that 3 grams, man. Y'all need to bang that 3 grams, man. I'm telling you, if I get the emails now, I'll send it to you now. I'll send you some for the people to roll up to and some for the ladies, man. I got some for everybody.
Well, I'm about to text KT my email address right now to get to you, my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, and let us know the feedback. By the time we get down there, let us know what they on, because we know it's coming.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Man, anything else? Anything else you want to air out? This is your time right now.
Money train.
Money train.
Money train.
And then, welcome back to my state, my boy. I'm loving it. I'm glad you back out here, and we're going to get some stuff popping.
Man, appreciate it. Nothing else. When y'all see, roll up, pound 3 grams. Let's get it.
Uh-huh. That's what's up. That's what's up. We'll see you Friday, Mike, man. Appreciate you being on the Shizzle Show, bro.
100, bro.
Ha yeah. You are listening to the Shizzle Show on Sky's the Limit Radio.
This is Sky's the Limit Radio. Check us out at www.stlrmedia.com. or on TuneIn. Search STLR Media.